Good evening. Welcome to BMC News Live presented by Al Hilal Hospitals and Medical Centers. I am Jazila Mujib joining you with the daily news updates. Today's news in detail. His Majesty the King and the Egyptian President held press conference. His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa and His Excellency President Abdul Fattah El-Sisi of Egypt have affirmed their keenness for further strengthen the distinguished Bahraini-Egyptian relations and cooperation. Speaking during a press conference held following their talks in Cairo, the two leaders also called for the need to intensify efforts to de-escalate the situation in the region and adopt tangible political diplomatic solutions to meet the aspirations of the region's people for more security, stability and prosperity. Addressing the press conference, President El-Sisi welcomed His Majesty the King's visit to Egypt within the framework of the distinguished relations between the two countries and their people. Bahrain took part in Economic and Social Council Youth Forum 2024. Rawan bint Najib Tawfiqi, the Youth Affairs Minister, has participated in the opening session of the Economic and Social Council 2024 Youth Forum held at the UN headquarters in New York. Speakers proposed solutions to support youth in overcoming the significant challenges they face. Bahrain participated in the 9th UN Our Ocean Conference. Dr. Mohammed bin Mubarak bin Daina, Oil and Environment Minister and Special Envoy for Climate Affairs, has participated in the 9th UN Our Ocean Conference hosted by Athens in Greece. Representatives of countries, regional and international organizations, as well as those of the private sector and the non-governmental organizations attended the conference themed Our Ocean and Ocean of Potential. Interior and Labour Ministers discussed unemployment benefits for pardoned individuals. General Sheikh Rashid bin Abdullah Al Khalifa, the Interior Minister, held a meeting with Jamil bin Muhammad Ali Humaidan, the Minister of Labour. The meeting came following the directives of His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, to the Ministry of Interior and Ministry of Labour to ensure that all pardoned individuals are registered as beneficiaries of unemployment benefits for job seekers. Earthquake jolts southern Japan's Ehime. An earthquake with a preliminary magnitude of 6.4 hit southern Japan late yesterday, said the Japan Meteorological Agency without issuing a tsunami warning. According to Reuters, Ehime and Koichi prefectures were hit by the quake with an intensity of 6 on Japan's 1 to 7 scale. Now we go for a short commercial break.
All your favorite products under one roof in Bahrain from our 14 branches at 27-year-old Megamart and Macromart. Bakery, fresh meat and fish, fruits and vegetables, sweets and snacks, ready-to-eat foods, dairy products, grocery or consumer goods. To have a wonderful shopping experience, please visit your nearest Megamart Macromart branch. Megamart and Macromart, full of goodness.
Welcome back. UAE Foreign Minister and the Bosnian counterpart discussed bilateral relations. His Highness Sheikh Abdullah bin Zayed Al Nahyan, UAE Minister of Foreign Affairs, and Eldamin Konakovic, the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Bosnia and Herzegovina, discussed bilateral relations and explored ways to enhance them to achieve the mutual interest of the two countries. Saudi Arabia's mining boom, expected wealth to top $2.5 trillion. The mining sector in Saudi Arabia is undergoing a significant transformation, poised to become a key pillar for the nation's economic diversification efforts outlined in Vision 2030. The kingdom's abundant mineral wealth, estimated at $2.5 trillion, presents a crucial opportunity to expand non-oil revenue streams alongside the oil and petrochemical industries. Almost 117,000 people evacuated due to floods in Kazakhstan. Almost 117,000 people have been evacuated due to floods in Kazakhstan, the Central Asian Nations Emergencies Ministry reported. About 16,000 people have returned home, the ministry said in a statement, as water has receded in some regions, but evacuations continued in North Kazakhstan, Aktob and West Kazakhstan regions. Aadujeevitham triumph. Bahrain Kerala Samajam is set to host a victory celebration. The Bahrain Kerala Samajam BKS is set to host an exuberant celebration in honor of the monumental success of the film Aadujeevitham. This cinematic masterpiece, based on the novel by former resident Benjamin, weaves together fiction and reality, capturing the poignant journey of an expatriate worker in one of the GCC countries. The event will be held on Friday, April 19 at 8 p.m. at the Diamond Jubilee Hall and will host the veteran director of the Malayalam movie industry, Blessy, whose vision brought Aadujeevitham to life. K.R. Gokul, the talented actor, whose portrayal breathed authenticity into the film's characters, and Jithin Raj, whose soulful voice to the music of the maestro A.R. Rahman in the movie resonated with audiences far and wide. The details of the event were announced by BKS officials led by President P.V. Radhakrishna Pillai, General Secretary Varghese Karakkal and Vice President Dilesh Kumar. Aadujeevitham, The God Life, has already etched its name in the annals of Malayalam cinema. After just 18 days, it has emerged as a box office sensation, captivating audiences both domestically and overseas. With its powerful storytelling and remarkable performances, the film is poised to rewrite history. The heartwarming success of Aadujeevitham resonates deeply with the BKS. Najib, whose extraordinary story forms the bedrock of the film, is a former Bahrain resident, said Mr. Pillai. I am also happy to note that Benjamin is the former literary secretary of BKS, while Blessy, a cherished benefactor, has been a steadfast supporter of BKS and has visited us in the past. During the event, the guests will have a chance to engage in face-to-face interactions with the audience, and Jithin Raj will serenade the audience with his music. Also, as a token of gratitude, BKS will also extend free tickets to the movie to the first 150 attendees of the event. For further details, contact BKS Film Club convener Arun R. Pillai at 34020650 or 39720030. Rain Relief Initiative, second phase of distribution. Lights of Kindness and Life of Caring Group visited rain-affected areas in West Acre and distributed its hearty gift bags to the people facing difficulty through heavy rainfall. Life of Caring Group President Shivambika, General Secretary Mumtaz Naushad, Treasurer Lakshmi Santosh, Lights of Kindness representatives Muhammad Yusuf, Shaktivel, Niyamatullah and Said Hanif were present during the distribution. Now news from India. Campaigning for first phase of Lok Sabha polls end. Campaigning for the first phase of the Lok Sabha elections concluded on Wednesday ahead of the polls on Friday. A total of 102 seats from 14 states and union territories will go to polls in the first phase of the elections on April 20. With this, we come to the end of today's news. This is Jasila Mujib signing off. Good night.